Okay, so even though this triggered me a lot, it also helped me recognize and celebrate how far I've come. I was looking through my notes the other night, finding old writings, and I happened to stumble upon a note from an ex-lover of mine. Mind you, this was a breakup letter that I found. It was really thorough, and really he was just trying to get me to see all the ways that I was not taking responsibility, how I was choosing to hold on to this negative story of victimhood and hold on to all the things that the world, my family, was doing to me. Mind you, this was when I was in my early 20s. Reading it really made me emotional because I do remember those times. I remember exactly what I was going through, and I remember my inability to sit in my feelings, to process the drama that was going on around me, and I really just wanted to escape using alcohol and sex. Unfortunately for my boyfriend at the time, who all he did was show up and love me in the best way that he knew how, I really didn't know how to receive it because it didn't look like the fairy tale love that I was feeding myself with these movies and TV shows. So I literally created a villain out of my partner when it was really me who didn't want to handle my own demons, let alone look at them and heal. I was in shock of how I was treating this person, especially because of how far I've come and how I am in my relationships now, not only my romantic relationship, but also with my friendships. But it really tore me up inside, and it just reminded me how something that he said actually, that people are in our lives for seasons and for certain lessons. But it really did break my heart to finally realize and come to terms with he was right the whole time. And it's one of those things where it's hard to accept that he was there to help me see myself, and it didn't feel good at the time, especially as a young woman who just wanted to be loved. But it reminded me of how sometimes people glow up at your expense. Some relationships are meant to be tough for you, and someone's gonna get hurt, but it is for the betterment of both people in the long run. So how many of us, especially women, are thinking that we're the ones being hurt in relationships because we're not getting what we need? But really it's our inability to look at what we need and to heal while we are in partnership with others. So ladies, sometimes it's you, okay? Sometimes you're just not ready to receive the type of love and truth that your partner is giving you. It's not their fault. It's actually your inability to sit with yourself. I know you don't want to hear it, but trust me, it's true. If you feel like you're in that position where you are the one causing most of the pain in a relationship, the best thing for you to do is to just sit with yourself, ask yourself some critical questions, be honest with the support you need, whether that's therapy, whether that's community or coaching. But please do not continue to actually be the toxic one in a relationship. Or if you feel like you can't bring yourself to come out of your situation, then be courageous and let that person know, and maybe let them decide if they want to stick around for it or if they need to be released. Just be prepared for your exes not wanting to remain friends with you even after you have done your work. That's just life. If you do feel like you owe anyone an apology, please don't be too prideful to reach out and offer one if you feel that that is necessary, or to forgive yourself. If you can't be in contact with that person, then the whole point of this is to forgive your younger self for all the shit that she or he needed to go through, to grow through, to get to where you are today.